Hello students, welcome for today's session. So in today's session, we are going to check how to write a JavaScript program for finding the particular day. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to make use of the switch statement for this one. Okay, so we are going to start with the root element, that is HTML. Alright, followed by the head tag, then the title. I'm going to give the title as day. Close the title. Okay, then going to start with body, then one paragraph which says click the button to display what day it is today. So when I click on this button, I should be able to tell what day it is today. Okay, so I'm going to write here button on click is equal to my function. Okay, close the double quotes and then followed by click me. Okay, and then I'm going to close the button tag. Then paragraph ID, I'm going to give it as demo. Alright, then close the paragraph tag. I'm going to start with the JavaScript. Okay, so here I'm going to write function. So my name of the function is myfunc. You can see here I've given the name myfunc. So the same name I'm going to use it over here. So I'm going to write myfunc. Alright, then I'm going to declare a variable x, then one more variable that is going to fetch today's date. So date function is going to help us to fetch today's date dot get day. So we are going to use the date function. It is going to help us to fetch today's date and then dot get day. Then we are going to make use of the switch statement for finding the day, which day it is today. All right. Then case 0, that is our first case. Okay, so I'm going to take the first case as Sunday. So it is going to be today is Sunday. So this is my first case, that is case 0. And then I'm going to give a break statement. So similarly, I need to include the days from Sunday to Saturday because I've started with Sunday. So switch case, what is going to happen at any point of time, only one statement is going to be executed. So I'm going to write here now case 1. Okay, and then I'm going to write it as today is Monday. Okay, and then give a break tag. Case 2, I'm going to write it as today is Tuesday. Okay, and then give one break tag. So similarly, we need to include all the days starting from Sunday to Saturday. So case 3, today is, now I finished with Tuesday. So the next day is Wednesday. Okay, similarly, we need to include all the days from Sunday to Saturday. Alright, then I'm going to include a break statement. Then case 4, x is equal to today is Thursday. Alright, and then include a break statement. Case 5, x is equal to today is Friday. Okay, then include a break statement. Case 6, today is Saturday. Alright, so we have included all the days from Sunday to Saturday, and then I'm going to give a break statement here. What the break statement is going to do, it is going to break your current loop. You are with this case, it is going to break and then come out of the switch statement. Alright, and then I'm going to write it as, because I need to write the day, right, which day it is, what is selected, that I'm just going to print. So I'm going to write it as document.get element by id, which element, demo, all right, dot inner html is equal to x. Okay, and then after that I'm going to close the script tag. Okay, and then closing with the body and html. So what we have done, we have used the date function and then get day, and then we have used the switch statement for finding which day it is today. All right, so we have also declared a button. So what this button is going to do, when we click on the button, then it is going to display what day it is today. All right, so I'm going to save this file. I'm going to save this file as date1.html, then say all files, save. Okay, so this is saved as date1. I need to go to my program, and then I say open with Google Chrome. Okay, so now what it is displaying, click the button to display what day it is today. So I need to click this button. So it's saying today is Sunday. All right, so in this way what it is going to do, it is going to fetch the date, and particular for the date which day it is today, you are going to be able to see it displayed on the screen. Now this is going to be fetched from your computer's date, so you should ensure that your computer date is set properly. All right, now what is going to happen when it is Sunday, the control of your program, you're going to start with HTML head. You know that the day is going to be displayed as the title, and then you have a paragraph element. Okay, and then you have a button. So when the control comes to the button, what is going to happen when I click, the control is going to be transferred to the function myfunc. All right, so where is the control is going to come over here, and then check what is defined in myfunc. All the tasks that are defined in myfunc are going to be executed. So what is happening in your myfunc, you have declared a variable x, and then you have declared one more variable d. So now what this variable d is going to store, it is going to here you're creating a new object, that is the date object. All right, and for that date object you are going to fetch the particular day. So that's why you have written dot get day. All right, and then here you are using the switch statement. So switch is the keyword, and what is the parameter you are passing for your switch is this date what you are receiving. So it is going to first check with case 0. So it is going to check case 0. If this is valid, if the day is 0, then it is going to enter the case 0 and then display today is Sunday, and then come out of the switch statement. As today is Sunday, it happens so that it is directly going to the first case. All right, now what if it is a Tuesday or it is Wednesday? Then what is going to happen, it is going to check, the control is going to check each and every case. It is going to match every case and then find, like d, what is the value of d? If it is 0, then it is going to print today is Sunday. If assume that it is Tuesday, so what should be the value of your d? The value of your d should be 2. So first it is going to check with case 0, then it will understand that the value of d and case 0 is not matching, so it is going to skip and come to the next case, that is your case 1. So it is again going to match, and then it will understand that there is no match with the case number 1. So again it is going to go to the case number 2, and when it matches with the case number 2, it will understand that this is the proper case, and then I need to come out of the, it is going to display what is there in X. Today is Tuesday, that which we are displaying later. It is just going to break out of your switch statement. The control is going to come out of your switch statement. All right, so when the control comes out of your switch statement, what is the next immediate statement for your program is document.getElementById. You're just displaying the statement. So what is happening with case 2 over here, today is Tuesday, which is stored in the variable X, the same variable you are going to display it into onto your screen. Okay, and then you're going to come out of your script. So this is how you are going to write a program for finding today's date. Right, so we have used the date object. That is the most important concept we have to remember. Two concepts we have used over here. The first one is the creation of the date object, and the second one is the switch statement. All right, so we'll continue in the next session. Thank you, students.